All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim that's teaching the truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the believers and the followers of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's your brother Barak Abar. Today's topic is going to be righteous acts of giving tithes and offerings. Righteous acts of giving tithes and offerings. And this was inspired by, the spirit of Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and the Son. And, the situation that happened with the dude that ran into some money and he wasn't brotherly. He didn't give offerings, he didn't give alms, he didn't give tithes, or whatever the case may be. And, that was off, that was wicked, because we have examples in the scriptures which you're supposed to do when you run into loot or any type of offerings of that nature. Okay? Because whatever you get, it's a gift from the Most High. Period. Oh, I got a script. This is, it's a gift from the Most High. All right? This is 1 Samuel's chapter 2. 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and he maketh rich. He bringeth low and he lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he hath set the world upon them. Okay, so the Lord is the one, like the scriptures say, all gifts come from above. I was talking about the gift of faith, but all gifts come from above. So if you run into some loot with some money, that's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? So you supposed to, do what you got to do. You hold brothers down. You handle whatever business you got to take care of, first and foremost. But then, the brotherhood, the elders, the apostles, the brothers that's in need. Okay? So let's get into it. I got another quick one. It's, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 2. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understanding all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. So if you able to do the mighty works of the Lord, okay, the mighty works of a servant of the Lord, which is to prophesy, understand the mystery, the knowledge, and though I can remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. Basically, you're a piece of shit, okay? You're a piece of shit if you ain't got charity. Because like I said, all gifts come from above. The Most High sets you up on this earth, and he gives you gifts so you can share your gifts, or you can help your fellow neighbor, which is Israel, brothers in this truth. Okay? Let me see. Okay, that was it. Yeah. He said, and though I have the gift of prophecy, I understand all mysteries and knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. So all your works will equal up to nothing if you're not charitable, if you're not holding down the brotherhood. Okay? So let's get some righteous acts of charity. This is Genesis chapter 14, verse 12. Now this is the story of Abraham going to save his nephew Lot. Verse 12. 14, verse 12. Salat. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods were departed. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, and the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and the brother of Aner. And these were confederate with Abram, And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed and his trained servants, born of his own house, 318, and pursued them unto Dan. And he divided himself against them, he and his servants by night, and smote them, and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot, and his goods, and the women also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer, and the kings that were with him at the valley of Shavah, which is the king's dale. And this is the point. This is the act of righteousness of tithes and offerings. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High power. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth, and blessed be the Most High power, which have delivered thy enemies into thy hand. And he gave him tithes of all. Okay, so Abram, he went to slaughter the men of Sodom for kidnapping his nephew. And when he got this, when he conquered, when he defeated them, there's spoils of war, there's booty. Okay, so he took the goods, all right, because that's a part of the spoils of war. And what did he do with that? He paid Melchizedek. He gave Melchizedek tithes. Okay, he gave Melchizedek 10% of all his spoils. So when you run into some loot, or you run into, anything, you're supposed to take care of the brotherhood. You're supposed to take care of the elders and apostles in the brotherhood. Okay? Because we're not here to serve ourselves. We're here to serve the brethren. Okay? We're here to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua first and foremost, but we're a servant unto our brothers that's in need. Okay? That's who this is for, the brothers that's in need. Okay? They sincerely catching hell, financial hell. Okay? They they're trying to work, they trying to find work, and they ain't having no luck, so to speak. Those are the brothers you're supposed to help out. The brothers that can't having a hard time paying their bills, their rent, brothers that need clothes. You look out for the brothers that's in need. You don't so-called think about yourself first. I'm talking about materialistic shit. I'm talking about, I'm running to fucking 20 G's, 30 G's, and I'm going to buy Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all this other bullshit, vain shit. You buy your bare necessities, you take care of yourself, and then you ask whatever brother that's in need, Salakia, you ask for what brothers in need. Don't wait for a brother to come to you, you go to a brother, because certain brothers feel ashamed about asking, which is another subject, Certain brothers feel ashamed, even though you're not supposed to feel ashamed. You're supposed to ask a brother for help. But, you're supposed to take it upon yourself, ask certain men if they need help. Okay? This is Mark, chapter 12. Because this is another example of righteous acts. Righteous acts and tithes and offerings. This is Mark chapter 4. Mark chapter 12, verse 41. Because this is for the brothers. Don't feel discouraged. All right, you don't make as much loot, and you have a hard time so-called budgeting, which you gotta. That's all a part of discipline, knowing how to budget. And pray for more discipline so you can learn how to budget better. But you gotta pay your tithes. You gotta pay your offerings. And this is an example right here. This is Mark chapter 14.